We're not gonna.
Welcome, Save Our Golf Podcast. Normally, Derek's here. Derek, no, you don't.
What?
Hold on. So Derek is at dinner with his client, uh, dinner, working. Derek's a grown adult. That's the issue I constantly have with Derek is I always feel like I am second fiddle, even though I am third fiddle to Derek because he's married with a dog. So, anyways,
Fiddle.
yeah.
Dog comes.
Well, I thought I thought the wife and the dog were one.
No,
Oh,
no, there's multiple pieces.
damn. So I'm fourth fiddle.
Yeah.
Anyways, Derek's not here. So when Derek's not here, if you guys don't know, it gets a little bit more chaotic at the Save Our Golf Podcast headquarters. Derek is my yin to the yang, and without Derek, it's just a mess. So here are my friends, Chazz and Jess. Chazz. Nutrishop Maple Grove. Obviously, I worked next to you guys for many years, up until recently. We've never said where I work, and we're going to continue never to say where I work, just in case like my employer goes down. That's stupid.
Oops.
Oops. So up until recently, I was able to work next door to you guys, bug the shit out of you since the day you guys took over this establishment, because I wasn't really allowed in here beforehand. I do want to thank you guys for letting me work next door to you guys and just bug me whenever and bug you guys whenever. It definitely made allowing me to come over and spend way too much time over here. I know my staff have really appreciated you guys as well. And now they're always asking about how you guys are doing now that I don't have a staff next door. So thank you guys for being here. Super fun. Obviously, we've all played golf together. Super cool. I don't know what we're doing in the future, but we're going to do some content in the future. But anyways, guys, Save Our Golf Podcast, welcome. Introduce yourselves.
You already introduced us.
I mean, yeah.
Right, but I gave them your name. There's more to you guys than your name.
Correct. Well, okay. I guess I can start quick. I mean, I'm Chazz, so I own Nutrishop Maple Grove with my fiance Jess. So I guess I kind of introduced you for you. So you're welcome. Made it easy.
It's funny how you're just a name and a fiance.
Well, you know, she's also the mortar in between everything else, so she kind of makes sure everything runs smoothly. So, but yeah, we took over Nutrishop Maple Grove. I don't know what
3 years.
3 years ago.
I'd say three or four.
Yeah, almost 4 years ago now. So and it's been a good friendship started, you know, from you just coming over and asking for change and vice versa. It's kind of how it started, realistically. Was you came over and you needed to break like 100 or a 50 or something.
You know what's funny? One of the last, I think it might have been the last day I was over next door. Paul's like, "Hey, do you have any change?"
Came back around full circle.
And I'm like, no,
No, it's not.
we don't have any.
It's like, well, actually, no, this time I can say no. I'm sorry, I do not. Well, full circle around, but I mean, that's kind of nice how it started the friendship, though. And then you coming over and buying energy drinks and protein bars, and then just talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Technically, at that point in time, I really wasn't a big golfer. Actually, at that point,
No.
Like, I think that was like my first year golfing, I want to say.
I remember I would come over and talk to you about it, and you're just like, golf.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I made fun of it growing up.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't play it in high school or nothing like that. I mean, we buddies went out once here and there just for fun. But I mean, I understood how to hit a ball just because it's just, you know,
Yeah.
my opinion, it's just kind of like body mechanics of it.
Yeah, which I do want to talk about. I want to talk about how you guys can help not just the golfers, but the athletes, right? I feel like, and I've talked to you about this quite a bit, Jess. I feel like you guys do really good. You guys do a good job promoting in the community, local athletes, local gyms. Obviously behind us, you know, we have some of like the local sports events and athletes you guys sponsor. But I do think a lot of what you guys do in terms of, hey, you can improve your workout doing this, or you can improve your body doing that, or even just like the simple hydration aspect of what you guys do can directly affect people playing golf. You know, like you and I played Sunday.
Yeah.
It was hot.
It was.
And what was the first thing I pulled out of my bag? My water bottle.
Yeah.
And you thought it was alcohol.
I did. I legitimately did. Yeah.
Why?
So
he said the word noon in my head, like every single time on a golf course, you know, high noon.
Oh,
like
Yeah.
all them guys drinking high noon. So like in my head, that's what I thought of.
So what it was I had my Nutrishop water bottle, my Nalgene,
yeah.
full of Noon, the tablets.
UUN.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that out
Not the
afterwards.
beer.
He takes a sip and goes, "Wait, is this booze?"
Because it tasted, obviously a little bit funny. So I was like, oh, fuck.
That's because you had. All right. Well,
Fudge.
because you had alcohol in your brain, and obviously, dude, this.
Well, when he said the word noon, he said citrus noon. So like, I know there's like a citrus high noon, right? I'm pretty sure there is.
There is.
Yeah,
It's very
that's
good.
what I said. What's funny is like as I asked that, I was already taking it. So
Yeah.
Too late at that
Yeah.
point.
Well, and I think I was hitting my shot, so I'm like, no.
and you're like, what? And I was like, oh,
Oh,
no, we were good.
Yeah.
We were good. We were
Did
good.
it go
Actually, I just got a little hydrated.
No.
because you said no. You
Wait.
totally ruined
No, that
the
one went
shot.
straight.
That one went straight. Yeah, because that was the tee shot.
Yeah, you were good.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That was a good shot. That was a good hole.
Yeah, it was whole
really
10.
impressive.
Was it?
Yeah, we both parted.
Yeah, because the group behind us left.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
actually could speed up again.
Yeah.
We were sitting for 10 minutes.
Oh.
It was great. It
Okay.
was wonderful.
Anyways, I do want to talk about Nutrishop, and then you're starting Bad Golf Co.
Yes,
I have started it.
I have started.
Want to talk about that too?
Yeah.
Just like both of you are here, why not?
Yeah.
It is golf at the end of the day, but I do want to talk about what Nutrishop is, what Nutrishop means to you guys. Because obviously I've seen people come in, big muscular people, and I'm like, that's freaky.
Terrifying.
But like, how does, you're talking about simple body mechanics. How would you guys apply that to kind of an everyday person who comes in saying, hey, I'm having issues with XYZ?
Well,
So like, it's like, for example, you smoked me with a golf cart on my shoulder.
yeah.
Yeah, my chiropractor had a field day with that.
Ugh.
How would something like that affect my body movement?
Well, I mean, again, individual. I mean, say like let's just use yourself as the example for the time being.
Right.
Technically, so your right shoulder. I mean, now if it's a little bit sore, this or that,
Yeah,
you're probably not going to get that full range of motion coming back and
Right.
trying to come back through.
you should have heard this motherfucker pop in. Dude, my chiro was like, you hurt your shoulder? I'm like, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. And then he like,
Wait,
And
did you actually hit him with a golf cart?
Well, the hill actually hit him with the golf cart,
No.
he
Hill
takes
is
it off. He takes it off
and it rolled
Break.
really aggressively.
right into my shoulder.
Yeah, it just rolled back like super hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes golf carts will give you like that little lag and then go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one didn't lag at
Yeah,
all.
it went straight back
It just break off, wham, and I was like, "Oh, my man!"
right into my shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, it's I blame the carts.
You know who we can blame? Gravity. Sir Isaac Newton.
Yep, we're gonna go with that one.
I think he discovered gravity.
Yeah, because I was like, "Oh my gosh, that went back really fast."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah,
I
I felt it.
I was like, "Crap!"
I felt it.
I was like, "Crap!"
Can confirm.
You know what I ended up really feeling? There's a muscle in my leg. Well, I guess we all have that muscle, but it's like around my shin.
Somewhat.
I lay down and that spasmed from climbing those goddamn hills.
Say
Magnesium.
Okay.
Take magnesium every
Okay.
day. That would be a good start.
Okay.
If you're probably a little deficient in it, and water increase. So increase water intake.
I do need to drink more water.
Yeah. So I mean, I always tell people rule of thumb is like it is a gallon a day. Everybody kind of say, well, I go to the bathroom every 10 minutes, and that's like, well,
Congrats.
a lot of that reason has to do with again is technically your body probably actually needs a little bit more salt.
Okay.
Because if you're going frequently, that means you need some little more electrolytes, minerals, salt in the body. So like your body and muscles will actually hold on to that water. Then
Okay.
it's a little more. So
Okay.
I would say if you cramped up like that, I mean, yeah, magnesium, salt, water.
Yeah. I wasn't prepared.
Magnesium glycinate, by the way, just because there is a big old discrepancy on what types of magnesium. Glycinate's the easiest one to go with.
I don't know what that is.
Just the type of magnesium, like the form essentially, like how it becomes bioavailable to the body, how it absorbs, how it breaks down.
Okay.
So like magnesium glycinate is going to be the one you want to utilize.
Okay.
Especially if you're dealing with that. I mean, as guys, we're usually already kind of magnesium deficient. I should say technically as human beings, we're pretty much magnesium deficient with a lot of the processed foods, of today and age.
Yeah.
So that's probably one of the number one supplements actually that we recommend to people is basically an electrolyte, salt
Yeah.
product and magnesium. Literally some of the top two things, and it'll
Yeah.
fix a lot. Well, I guess I can't say fix.
Mhm.
It'll mitigate and help a lot of
It'll get you on the right
those
track.
issues, especially like if you're a golfer and you're an avid golfer, like say you golf 3, 4, 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Like like myself there.
We know.
So,
We know. You can say it louder.
Yeah. So, I started to actually deal with exactly what you're talking about. Like, I was like starting to cramp up a little more, this and that, but I was,
It wasn't really a cramp, though. It was like a spasm.
Yeah.
Like I could feel it like pulse. It was like right there.
yeah, no, that literally, dude, just
I had
a little
to
bit more.
I had to hit it with my massage gun.
Yeah, you might have to do that every once in a while.
I did that and I was like,
So-
thank God. I'm like laying in bed. I'm like, what the no. Not crying. I was laying in bed and I'm like, my leg is like twitching.
Mm.
And then it like went like right there. And I'm like, that's a weird spot. And I hit it with my massage gun and it away. But it hurt.
Mm.
It felt good.
Front of the shin's a great spot to have a muscle.
I know. Because there's
Such a fun spot.
well, obviously, like in my job, yeah, that's like the worst place because there's nothing you can really do
Yep.
other than try to stretch it. And there's not too many stretches you can do because there's not a whole lot of muscles and skin around the shin.
You can roll it out.
Yeah,
You can take a roller to it.
massage gun.
Technically, yeah, massage gun, obviously.
Shout out Theragun. Not a sponsor,
Theragun
but would love
could be.
a
Could be.
Theragun
Could
sponsor.
be. Dude, I gave away a bunch of Theraguns.
I have one. I have a mini.
They're great. Theraguns are awesome. I will definitely say they are. Well, hey, what we have the Hypervolt, and that one's like
Those are nice.
it's like
With their big one.
I mean, it's good, but I will say I do think the Theragun. I like the Theragun's more aggressive.
Yeah.
which I like.
Yeah,
So you can, in my opinion, you can dig in a lot harder with a Theragun compared to our Hypervolt, which is it's still good, but I don't think it's as good as that. And it's a lot more bulkier too. It's a lot more like.
it's for like the mini. Because then I can like when we went to California, I was having like I had just ended having like my back issues, like with my hips, and I was like, I need to bring my massage gun. So I threw it in my bag, and it was super easy. It's like that big.
Oh yeah, you got one of those ones.
I
Yeah.
have the mini. I have the
Yep.
Theragun mini.
Yep.
Threw it in my bag, used it, didn't even think twice, plugged it in, and away I went.
Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful.
They're so worth it.
So worth it.
So worth it. But no, I guess yeah, but us as Nutrishop, we got into this business just because we enjoyed, well, for one, we just love health and wellness. Two, we love helping people. There's a lot of stuff I think that we weren't educated on growing up. So I like to try to bring a lot of that to the community, especially with nutrition. The supplementations can be a big part of it, but I definitely will say I do try to talk a lot more about the food aspects of it first, because like if we're not willing to make changes in our day-to-day, habits of that, supplements they're just a band-aid in my opinion. I'm probably gonna get reprimanded for that too, but I don't. That's just what I believe in personally.
Yeah.
Is that if you're not going to truly change, the true action of what you're doing, the reaction is always going to be the same.
Right.
So you can supplement all you want, try to take magic pills for losing weight or fat or whatever it is. But the other day, like I do try to educate on the food aspect. You still can enjoy
Yeah.
a cheat meal or a cheat day or whatever it is. Like
I will say I watched, I'm not going to say the staff names just because I just like out of respect for them since they're not here. There was a day I spent like my entire shift over here just shadowing.
Mhm.
And I've told you guys who it was. Great dude.
Yep.
This some guy's like, hey, how he basically came and he's like, how do I lose weight? And then your staff goes, what are you eating?
Mhm.
Like without hesitation, just what are you eating? And the guy went this, and this, and he goes, no.
Mhm.
And it's going with like what you were saying, how if you eat McDonald's every day and then you're like, oh, I'm taking these supplements, you're still eating McDonald's, right? Like you're still not giving your body XYZ, whether it's the proper nourishment, the nutrients, sodium, you're missing out on all these different things within the food.
Yep.
Right? You can't just be like,
And don't get me wrong, there's freaks of nature, man, that can smash fast food all the time, but in my opinion, they're just it's a time clock.
I had a staff member next door and he ran collegiately. He just wrapped up college. It makes me feel super old because I sent him off to college.
Are you even 25 yet?
Me?
We're the
Yes.
same
Yeah. Oh,
age.
yeah. I'm 27.
Whoops.
We're the same age.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be Derek if he was here.
The older than I am?
How old are you?
31.
Yes.
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 You're old, Derek.
That's why Derek and I have such a cool dynamic is like I'm the young one who's like hip on the trends and then there's Derek.
You're the chaos, and then there's Derek, the adult.
Yes.
Love it.
Anyways, he slammed fast food, slammed all this, and then would go run like a state record.
That's right.
Just like a freak of nature.
Correct. Like I said, there's plenty of individuals out there, but in my opinion, it's borrowed time because at the end of the day,
yeah.
like, all this processed food it's gonna catch up at somewhere in their stomach.
Mm-hmm.
hormones, who knows what. I mean, like in my opinion, like there's stuff that is affecting the body with all of the stuff that's provided by these restaurants or
For sure.
places and
For sure.
whatnot that are just not meant to for us to
Oh
be
yeah.
taking in. So
Well, and I feel like it all starts with just proper education, like you were saying.
correct, and like it's like everybody always asks, like, "Oh, could you just coach me, or can I pay you to do this and that?" And it's I don't know. For me, I just look at it as that's why I got into like just the nutrition store aspect of it because then they can get the education when they come in for supplements or protein or whatever it is. But just trying to, I guess, like I said, kind of give it for free.
Yeah.
And I know I'll get mine on the back end somewhere.
Yeah.
Just by essentially giving this education as much as I can of what I wish I would have known at a younger age.
And I think that's what you guys do so well, being community driven, is yes, you're going to give them the information. You guys have the really cool scale. You build them meal plans, and then you'll work with them, but they come back. There's a lot of places where, we run into this issue next door where it's like, I'll give you all this information. We'll do this entire fitting. And then they leave and then never come back.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I can just order this online now that I have all the information.
Right.
And you're like, not entirely, but what I appreciate here is it is very community driven. The staff are great. You two are always in the store, which I feel like makes a difference too. It's building a presence, it's building that relationship with customers, which was an issue we had next door where once I left,
oh yeah,
people noticed.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
And that shouldn't have happened because there was a really great manager next door and he did everything perfectly fine. But people notice.
Yeah, they know you.
They know me. They don't know the other manager. And that was a part that really opened my eyes to like what I was building next door. And now it's not there and it sucks. Truly. Today was the first day I saw it without the sign. That was weird. Dude, it's weird. It's weird.
Trust me, man. I feel that, man.
For us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely weird, like trust me, I've had plenty of people come in here and they're just like, what happened to Renner? I'm like, they just had they moved on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People will call and be like, why is nobody letting me in? I'm like, because there's nobody there.
There's no sign on the door anymore.
It's not there anymore.
Yeah. No, it's hard. But that's where I think places like this can really flourish. And I think that's where it's really cool. Basically, I got the inspiration for this episode. Obviously, I do appreciate you too. And now that you're getting into golf, it made it a little bit of an easier decision and an easier pitch to Derek. My inspiration came actually from my guy, Ralph at Los Golferos. Los Golferos, obviously, they're their own golf company. They make Serapa towels. I don't know if you've ever seen mine on my bag. It's my pink one.
Yeah.
Kind of flutters. They make those.
Okay.
They started their own podcast and they're like, yo, Dom, how do we start this? And I said, the easiest thing to do is just get the microphone and be consistent. What they do is they go beyond golf. They're talking about their Latino culture in California, whether it's a cigar shop. They had an accountant on, just getting, their culture out there into Latino, saying, hey, you're more than just tacos, tequila, blah, blah, blah. And that they're more than just golfers. So that was my inspiration for this one, where it's like, yes, you two do play golf. You're getting into it a little bit more. But you're also building in the community that I've worked in for a long time, that I live in Minnesota. Derek lives here. We've got a lot of friends and family here. But what I loved about Los Golferos is that it was more than just golf.
Yeah.
And technically we're golf and things.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of the inspiration for this one. So I'm happy we made it work. Obviously I wanted, my like legitimate camera to like work. No fucking idea. No idea. But when it comes to Nutrishop, you don't own just the Maple Grove one.
Yeah, so we opened one up in Baxter too. Partnered with my buddy Ty, so that's going all right. It's new business, it's new area, stuff like that.
I saw the post where does Ty do the Instagram?
Yeah.
I love the post where he's like, people can't find us. Well, here's the sign.
Like here it is.
And I'm like, yes. So what I think I want to talk about like products that I've used and that I really enjoy. I use that fucking salt head every damn day.
Yep.
Behind us. It's in my bottle in my bag. I've been doing the powdered gut health.
Yep.
That stuff's wild. After the shindig, I went on just a bender. Like, well, I shouldn't say after. The week of the shindig, we went on just like a bender. It was alcohol. We were eating Fuzzy's taqueria every night till like 1 a.m. You ever been to Fuzzy's?
No.
Fuzzy's is bomb.
Taco song.
Fuzzy's
Tacos.
Fuzzy's was real good. And it got to the point where I came in, I'm like, I'm not sleeping well. My energy's down. I feel like I'm bloated. And I kind of went through everything and I'm like, yeah, this, and this was going on. And then obviously we had the 3M open right after it. So it's like more just junk. And like you were saying, I'm a creature of habit. I develop habits really quick and I'm like, hey, I can just go to Taco Bell. Hey, I can just go to Fuzzy's.
Yep.
And that gut health just flushed me out. My energy came back. Oh, it's the daily detox.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep.
I kept looking at the gut formula right there and thinking that's what it was. It's the detox. It does not taste good like you think it does.
I think it tastes amazing.
Well,
that is
I don't know. I think it tastes great. I think it tastes like lemonade.
I don't get any lemonade.
it tastes like tea.
I mean, even though it's like it's like apple flavored, but I mean, I think it tastes like
I don't get apple. I
it
wish.
tastes like lemon tea.
yeah, like I think it's delicious.
I should try it with warm
So,
water.
That's what I do. I told you that.
I think he's just
Oh.
young and hip.
warm water.
Just young and hip.
He's just young and hip.
warm water.
It's
like
pretty
lemon
dang
tea.
good in my opinion, but
And then
it does the trick.
yeah. And then before that, I was using BCAAs just to get my amino acids and everything in me. So this is stuff that I've used and that I've enjoyed. But what I also appreciate about you guys is if I come in and I have questions and say you don't know me, I'm a total stranger off the road. You guys make it really easy to understand things.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important because you guys could drop a bunch of big words on everybody that walks in and then they could leave more confused.
Yeah.
And I think that is one, super scary when it comes to gym culture. And then super scary when it comes to starting to get into the gym, whether it's nutrition, working out, building mass,
You wanna know
leaning
why I can make
out.
it so easy? Because I'm
you're ripped.
dumb, so then therefore I got to make it
Yeah.
easy to understand.
Yeah.
For everybody, because I don't know big words.
I don't either.
Like, what's the biggest word you know?
It's on the spot. It's not.
Damn. The only you know what's funny? The first word that came to my mind was glycogen.
Glycogen?
Glycogen.
Really, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, there's nothing over there that says glycogen.
That's
It just came to my mind that it's
Okay.
glycogen.
All right.
I don't know why that came to my mind.
Not the first word came to my mind.
No.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh, fuck.
we all forgot about that one.
I forgot about that one.
Number 6?
It's because you're old. Shit.
Yep, that's it.
Is 31 old? 31's kind of.
Yes.
No. Maybe.
Listen, if Derek's old, you're old.
How old is Derek? Is he like 32?
No.
30, 33?
Honestly, I don't know off the top of my head.
Don't know.
He's either 6 years older than me or 8 years older than me. So he would either be 33 or 35.
God, he just does not seem 35. I'm going to go with 33.
I think he's 35.
I'm going to go with 33.
Should we call him?
My bet's 33.
Call.
That's my bet. That's my bet. But still, it's not that. It's not that old. Man.
There's Derek.
It's doing adult things.
Derek's not doing adult things.
Oh, he's definitely doing adult things right now. He's like, why are you calling me right now?
Dear Gucci.
Wait, we just have a question. How old are you? Okay, goodbye.
He's not going to answer.
Oh, I told you adult.
He never answers my calls.
That's rude.
Everyone's like, Dom, you and Derek get along so well. It's because Derek doesn't answer me.
Doesn't deal with your shit during the day.
No, he doesn't deal with my shit. I mean, it's at the night.
He's going to text you.
He's
Like,
just sleeping.
hey.
He won't text me either.
Oh, well, he'll just call you in the morning.
Please leave your message for 7.
Oh, should we leak his number?
Oh, boy, just 7. Well, starts with a 7.
So he's either 6 or 8 years older than me. I don't remember his actual age, but he doesn't act his age.
No, I mean, I thought he was
Who should?
about the same age as me.
No one does.
No.
But realistically, I don't act my age. I mean, I don't feel like I'm 31, but I don't act like it either. But it's like I just
I accidentally told somebody I'm 24 the other day.
nice.
Just like
Forgot.
just like it felt right.
I feel like you would look 24 if you shaved your beard.
And cut my hair. Yeah, I'm struggling with this. I need to cut
Leave
it.
your hair long and just get rid of the beard and then
I don't know. I think I'd rather it actually have the beard. If you had to choose one,
Oh, the hair.
Yeah, I was just saying the beer. You don't understand. Like
Only just because like
this.
put that beer in it.
So my favorite thing,
This.
Jess was thirst trapping on Instagram a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, how'd you do your hair?
On the profile picture. I sent him a video.
And then
like,
literally
this
the
is
next day she's like, this is my routine. And I was like,
No.
nah.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's excessive.
It's like, no.
It's excessive.
I think my exact words were, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, it's excessive.
Okay, anyways, Nutrishop. Maple Grove, Baxter.
Yep.
I have ordered stuff from Baxter
Thank you.
because I wanted to give Ty some love, even though I helped build the store
Correct.
for a little bit.
That's true. You did.
Yep, and stock inventory. That was fun.
That was,
And wet.
you guys were wet.
Yeah, it was torrential downpour. 6 pallets. 6 pallets of inventory in the torrential downpouring
Yeah.
rain on a early summer day.
You know what the best part is? I was on the clock at work.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You pretty much got, kind of double
There you
paid.
go.
Yeah.
Kind of got double
Yeah.
paid a little bit.
But so the cool part about you guys, everyone's like, oh, we can just order online. No, you got to call.
Mm-hmm.
If you order online, does it come from the Nutrishop Heavens or corporate?
Yeah,
do we not
Pretty
like,
much, yeah, it just comes from
How
the
could I-
main warehouse.
do we not like corporate?
I know it's fine, but like it does.
It's fine, but I mean,
That's just
essentially,
the way you
it
said it.
benefits us a lot more, obviously, because we're still independently owned. Like
Yes.
corporate doesn't own us at all or whatnot. Like they don't really have that say and stuff like that. So, it does help us a lot more. Plus, we can ship faster usually sometimes.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
for the most part, like I got a few packages over here.
I noticed that. And you guys have a ton of boxes kind of tucked away that I would see us once in a while.
We actually do a lot of phone orders, especially around the holidays.
Yeah.
We let all of our customers know that again we get it. If you're out of town, we know if you can't make it in on the holidays,
Yeah.
just give us a call.
Oh, yeah.
Order the phone. You can either we can ship it or
Yep.
they can come pick it up. So I always try to make things as easy. I guess I've always done the sales type of things.
Yeah.
But I also go above. Like I try to go above and beyond.
Yeah.
I like to always, I don't know, make someone's day a little bit better just by doing something a little bit more, asking a few more questions.
Well, and it's so easy to do just one extra part.
Yeah, because like car sales, I mean, we used to go above and beyond. I used to go above and beyond when it came to like cleaning cars, putting things together for them.
Yeah.
Or if they like bought anything accessory wise and they didn't want to pay a crazy amount to install it, like I actually offered a couple times to install like the bed liners,
Yeah.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like bed covers. So it was like just going above and beyond. I mean, make someone's day. I look at it like, just be a good person. So that's why I like help them with their health. Do
Yeah.
everything I
And
can.
really, like you said, you'll get it on the back end sometime.
That's kind of how I look at it. Like, I mean, I guess I don't know. I've lived a early life of greediness and recklessness.
Criminal.
When I was young teenager and early 20s and stuff like that. But now, obviously I've turned that all
You
around.
mellowed out.
Well, yeah, I grew up, I finally grew up.
Yeah.
I had to realize that there's more to life than just partying, basically.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't miss it at one bit. I mean, every once in a while, I got friends that try to invite me out
Yeah.
for that stuff, and I'll go out and hang out. But I'm like, it can last like an hour, maybe 2.
I will say one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done, and I don't think it should be embarrassing. For Christmas one year, I got you guys bottles of wine.
Oh man.
I had no idea.
Oh yeah,
I had no idea.
I mean, technically, she would be the one, but she technically just doesn't drink. Just
I had no idea. Had no. I was like, I'm just buying everybody wine. Like, let's keep it easy.
Oh yeah, you're not the first person that's given us like wine or champagne as a gift for stuff and whatnot.
Oh, champagne's
They just-
gross.
They just don't know, and
I don't
like
like, I don't like champagne.
see, it's just paid for it though. Give it to someone else. A lot of
Okay.
times, yeah.
I've never had good champagne.
Okay, that's fine.
I had cheap champagne.
Champagne and wine to me is gross.
Well, they're both the same thing
Whatever, man. They're both
because
disgusting.
champagne's just made by grapes. So
Oh, I
is
mean,
wine.
I think they're just.
Just as long as it
Well,
tastes
good,
like
don't drink.
juice, then I'm okay.
There's a white wine that I like. It's straight up grape juice.
Hey, there we go. That's all I need.
That's all I need in life.
Yeah, no, I just stay away from the booze. Period. It's just
I only really go crazy when I'm with everybody.
Plus, it's horrible for like your body. I mean, it really is. Like the amount of like think of the aftermath after like a night of like having some fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, hey, it was fun in the moment. Had a lot of fun.
Oh,
made
yeah.
had some laughs, made some friends, whatever. You woke up the next morning, but the thing is like those hangover days. I mean, some people sure they can rebound quick, but it's like your body doesn't really come back to for like 48, 72
So-
hours.
I don't get hangovers.
Yeah, but it's like it more or less like kind of slows your body down, though.
Okay.
Like metabolism. Like
Okay.
also makes you kind of crave like junk usually.
I mean, I normally
Have you think about it when you're after a day after drinking? What do you usually go do? You usually go smash some comfort foods, pizza, burgers, tacos, whatever it
I
is.
don't really do that though. Like, so for example, we had everybody flying for the shindig. Trying to think of the math. Thursday night, I got obliterated, and basically we were wandering around Minneapolis on Thirsty Thursday, and we ended up at this club where all they played was white girl music, and I had the time of my fucking life. Like, time of my life. Everybody's like, "Dom, you're drinking." I'm like, guys, I am drinking.
Yes.
At one point I think I had two, and I was singing Miley Cyrus.
A proud moment.
Nice.
There's pictures.
Proud of you.
There's probably pictures. I'm going. I woke up the next morning, like 6 a.m. before everybody, got dressed, and away I went.
Oh, you're young.
I'm old. I'm kind of old to be doing that.
But it's like you don't do it often, so
No, and like the last time I had done that was prior shindig in California when I was
I never got hungover. That's the thing is I don't get hangovers because I also smoked weed.
Oh, I don't do
So
that.
I never got hangovers. But the thing is I always just hated basically everything about myself for like 3 days afterwards because it was like it's just you don't. I don't know.
You know,
It's so bad for you.
I did all that and then played a really good round of golf.
Oh,
Proud moment.
Troy Byrne, baby, hit the ground running.
nice.
There you go.
Yeah, hit that just where I went.
Nice.
Like, I'm good.
I know I shot an 88.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I'm proud of that.
Over here.
I was proud.
Nice.
Yeah, Ty, our videographer. I don't know if you met Ty at the shindig.
Yes.
Maybe.
Ty actually won the gift card for you guys.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm trying to get him to come in. Anyways, we're on. I think it was the whole where you have to hit it over the street. At Troy Byrne. It's on the back nine.
I haven't played it in 2 years.
Oh, fucking love it. First time playing it. I'm walking up there, the wind's blowing, my hair's going, and he goes on his camera. He's like, "You're so pretty, bruh.
Oh my god,
You make shooting so easy." And I'm like, "I gotta step off.
so pretty.
You're so pretty, bruh. The hair is just everywhere."
Our experience at Troy Bird was hole 18. Our card died.
Oh my god, yeah, it did.
Oh,
Was it hole 18? I thought it was like mid round.
No, it was hole 18.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, it might have been hole 9,
Or this
like
happened
after the
twice.
first half. After
oh.
like the front 9, and then also our card. What was that? It was actually my buddy's card that died.
Well, conveniently, you hit me back at the clubhouse.
We still had to walk the entire hole.
Oh,
No, he hopped in and we had 3 people in one car.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Well, no, but I mean, he hopped in after he climbed the hill to get up to get to our cart
oh.
because it died like in the middle of the fairway.
9 is pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's because it died in the middle of the fairway, and he goes, "Oh,
You guys would have so much fun. We had like a drone zipping around and everything.
He's like, "I'm just gonna leave this here." I'm like,
Yeah, we had my drone zipping around and everything. It was a good time. And last time you said it was kind of naked. My drone, just gray.
Yeah.
I kept losing it in the sky, so now I put a golf livery on it, like the old GT40s.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, now I can see it.
Now I can see the orange in the sky.
"Nice."
Yep, I love that thing.
know.
Yeah, I know. And Ty's like, "How old is this thing?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's old. It's like a Gen 1 Mavic Mini." And he goes, "I'm gonna order one because this works way better than my Mavic Pro, whatever." I'm like,
Oh,
hell yeah. Hell yeah. So obviously you guys do some more than just supplements. I come in, I suck at sleeping if it's not apparent to you guys. I have really bad ADD. Oh, Derek texted me.
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna head to bed in a bit. It's been a long day. Oh, well, that sucks. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
You guys also carry CBD, THC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you order that? Like, if I call you and be like, "Hey, I really need some of this. Can you mail it to me?" Or is that a no-no? Because I guess I don't know. Not that I need to know. I could just like come over and just
Yes. Yes, you can.
Really?
Yep.
Is that legal?
Yes.
Cool.
As long as it's in a legal state.
Okay. Are we a legal state?
Correct.
Cool.
Fully legal.
Cool.
Technically we're illegal recreationally and hemp. So, but granted, Minnesota's stuff. Idiots. When it comes to the regulations, they're all over the place.
I don't understand it. All I know is I eat it and then I'm asleep in an hour.
Yep, pretty much.
I love it.
Yeah, we're definitely pro green. I mean, I've always been pro green. I utilize it a lot. It just helps out with everything. Helps out with sleeping. ADHDness, kind of all over the place.
I know. I watch you smoke 2 joints and a 1E.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's nothing. That's nothing. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my Native American heritage or what it could be. But I mean, I utilize it a lot. I mean, granted, when I'm working and whatnot, I don't. But when I'm at
Right.
home or the golf course, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Did you not hear when we were playing Oneka, we were like, oh, the eagle, and then I'm like, no, Chazz's ancestor is probably the woodpecker.
No,
I died. I was like,
my ancestors are definitely the Eagles.
No, they're definitely the woodpeckers.
Woodpecker.
Oh, he's got an eagle.
No, definitely the
you
Eagles.
missed that part.
I
Eagles.
thought it was the woodpecker because you're kind of annoying at times.
What? I'm a silent individual.
No, you're not.
Most times I am.
You're loud as hell.
Yeah.
No. Have you ever noticed on the golf course I don't say much?
You said a lot on Sunday.
No, I didn't.
To me, you did. Derek's very just like,
You must think I don't know what do you think of talking a lot is it not, but
I mean, to me, I don't shut up.
because I'm pretty I'm pretty sure I remember on Sunday I talked 50-50.
50-50 what?
It was very cold in our defense. Like, talking
Well, I'm
was
talking
not-
like last Sunday.
Oh, I wasn't involved.
No,
Okay.
you weren't there.
I'm just.
No, I'm not much of a talker on the course. Like I'll chit chat.
We didn't have music either.
I don't like listening to music
Oh,
on the
well,
course.
good. I forgot my speaker.
Yeah, I'm actually one of those ones that actually prefers not listening to music. I don't care. Like I will. Like if others want to. Like obviously, usually most times I'm outnumbered. Anyways.
Yeah.
But if I had my way, whatever, then
Well,
yeah,
congrats. You had your way.
yeah. So I'm not a big one on that, just because like I like to just enjoy the sounds of just being outside there. So
It depends on the course for me. Something like St. Croix National, yeah, it was kind of cool to listen to the birds and like the bugs buzz around. Majestic Oaks? No, I'm playing that music.
Yeah.
yeah, I just prefer no music.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
He also drives with no music, like I said.
Yeah, like I don't even drive with music on in my car.
In your defense, you drive my dream car.
Ask her even in my Audi, I don't drive it. My SQ7,
Drives me nuts.
I just don't even drive music on that.
I mean,
That's got no exhaust.
that thing?
Yeah.
I think loud as hell.
It's quiet inside, silent.
Really?
Can't hear it bang.
I wouldn't know. I'm not allowed to drive.
No, it's
Love to drive.
no. Even in that, I actually, I'm not shouldn't say I hate, but I actually am not a huge music person. I'm not.
Do you like, so when you drive, do you like listen to your thoughts?
No, I just have the window down and I just think about things, ideas.
Oh, that
come up
would
with
scare
things.
me.
See, exactly. Like, I am the music up, windows down. Let's go. kind of
I mean,
person.
most things for me, it's like most music sucks.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
You hear me.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm just not a music person.
Yeah.
I actually never really have been. Like even growing up, never was into music or nothing like that. Like
Yeah.
all my friends thought it was weird
That
because
is weird.
they'd always want to bang music while they're like in the locker room getting ready for a game and stuff like
Mhm.
that. And here's me. I actually would put what do you want to call them?
Those
Earplugs?
those little foam ones or like earbuds.
I would put like earplugs. in
Yeah, yeah.
during the locker room session with
Oh.
blasting music, so I can at least dwindle it down.
No, I need something.
Mhm.
'Cause if it's just my thoughts, that's scary.
That's a terrifying place.
That's
Oh.
right.
See, I love it because it's 50-50.
That being said,
50% real bad.
it kind of depends on like what's happening like that day or that week. If it's like you're still on camera.
Danley.
Yep.
If it's like a bad week, I don't always want music. Just me and my thoughts. Gotta get through shit.
No. Gotta turn on that gangster rap.
Everything
Figure it out.
everything else is gangster rap.
Well, yeah. If you have a bad day, you're just gonna. Yep.
I mean, like ask her. Like my music
Extra loud.
playlist has been the same for 10 years.
It's bad.
I add a song like every 6 months.
That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's just certain things. I guess I like silence a lot.
I mean, I think silence can be powerful in some senses.
I think it's just a stage in life because I used to love being loud,
That's
chaotic,
true. Yeah.
obnoxious. But
And then you mellowed out.
yeah, pretty much had to. Pretty much had to.
I think I'll have to do that one day.
Yeah, no, you're not even close to me.
I know. I know. I know.
You're still a good kid.
I know. At times.
You're pretty innocent,
Little feet.
honestly. You're
So-
pretty innocent, honestly. Like, maybe a jaywalk here and there type of individual.
Everybody got upset. I'm not going to talk about it. Not on the pod anyways. I'll tell you later.
Just a handful of speeding here and there. That's about it. Some road rage might be a thing.
For me,
Yeah.
I got pulled over for speeding.
Yeah. Some speeding, maybe some road rage.
I got pulled over in the work van.
That's funny.
I'm like, really? You stopped me?
You stopped a minivan?
A minivan?
Really?
That is plastered with company, and then I couldn't find the insurance card.
That's
So
probably
I had to dig through well, it turns out I threw the new one away. I thought I threw the old one away. So I'm like digging through my email. I'm like, here it is. And the officer who pulled me over, he's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to a wedding. He's like, where? And where was it? It was outside of Brainerd. I don't remember. And he's like, where the fuck is that?
Exactly. Yeah, you're
I'm like, dude, I'm GPSing it.
You're like, I don't know.
I'm like, they're still like a half hour away. And then I was late. So
like, can I go, please?
So I go to the ceremony and I'm watching it from the woods because I didn't want to give the
Woods.
I didn't want to give the future husband, like blue balls by walking through the barn doors. Because the people who set up the wedding's like, yeah, now is your time. Go through the doors before Lexi. I'm like, no, that sounds like a terrible idea. And Lexi's looking at me like, do it. I dare you. And I'm like, no. So I sat there and watched it from the woods. And then I was the first one back at reception.
From the woods.
Yeah.
Nice.
That sounds correct.
Nice.
I had Converse on and black pants and a black shirt. I'm like, hell yeah.
Like, I look like a Red Robin.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. We've all done it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't robbed a grave.
what?
Damn, I am better.
That got weird. All right.
I don't think I've done that.
I am more mellow than you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got nothing else.
Shit. Damn.
No.
Okay. So,
But granted, like I said, a lot of that was just being a dumb teenage kid.
yeah, we've all been
A
there.
lot of anger issues.
Yeah.
A lot of just fuck off.
A lot of alcohol.
No. Oh, actually, I wasn't much of a drinker.
No?
Just when I drank, I just got even more braver, bolder, dumber ideas. So it wasn't. But like the thing is actually I was not a drinker. I actually more preferred like the psychedelics and
Mushrooms.
yeah, mushrooms, acid,
Never done that. No.
all the good stuff. Yeah.
Uh,
So
doesn't sound very good.
that was more what I was dabbling with, when I was in that age group, so like drinking technically wasn't a really big thing because I didn't really, I like to go home.
I do too.
That was my biggest thing is like all my buddies would get plastered at these parties and they'd be like, they just crash out on the floor or this or that or their car. And I'm like, no, I want to go home and go to my bed.
Yeah.
So I usually was end up just being sober cat most of the time at parties. So like I'd only drink if I was at my own party.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if I went places, most times I was like the one that would just hang out and just,
Derek makes me sleep on his couch.
Yeah.
It's not a very comfortable couch.
Yeah. So I just preferred always wanting to go home, sleep in my own bed.
I mean, that's fair.
Wake up and make my own breakfast.
And like your own bed is just like
there's something about your own bed, man.
Great, especially when you haven't been there all day. You climb in, it's nice and cold.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped for later.
I know. I'll have the window open.
Now you just made me more excited for something tonight.
I know.
Every time, like her and I bought one of those nice purple beds. I mean, granted, there's probably tons.
Do you like those?
She love it. I mean,
it stays cold.
Her and I got like the medium firm one because we didn't like the soft.
I don't like super soft.
No, so her and I are relatively is like the medium firm. We love it.
Yeah,
it stays cold like 24/7. Fucking awesome.
I want
I broke my back. Back issues are great. Yeah, it's awesome.
They make one like a pad for your desk chair.
Yes.
You have it?
No.
Oh, you said
great.
You said yes.
What you're talking about though?
Yeah,
I've seen it and I was like, ooh, that looks good.
I tried it at the Mall of America.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Expensive.
Yeah, it's stupid. That's why I don't have one. It doesn't make sense.
Damn.
It's expensive.
Okay, so I want to wrap up Nutrishop.
Yep.
I feel like we encompassed everything. You guys kind of offer a wide array of everything, right? You guys will do meal plans, which I actually really like watching you guys like put together. I think it's interesting. Do you do the cool body scan thing?
Yep, we have an Evolt 360.
That's what it is.
So essentially, it reads you by like electrodes. It's as accurate as we can get. Of something in store without basically having some of the DEXA style scans that can read body, try to a little bit more accurate. But It gets me close, gets me really close within range, at least to start to read someone's body, how their
Mhm.
body's reacting to whether it's supplements or meal planning. So I actually really like the machine just because it is nice getting those numbers. Obviously, where I see the most, the next part is like progress photos too.
Right.
Like I make individuals, or I don't make them. I essentially recommend, obviously, like take a progress photo every day
Mhm.
for 90 days straight.
Just to see.
Well, it's for one, it's to help out with that person's initial like mental warfare of wanting to get in shape or do something different or make a change.
Mm.
Because like the first 90 days, in my opinion, of just starting out is the mental warfare side of it, because you're going to decide on if you're going to quit or somebody's going to be mean to you or judgmental
Sure.
you in the gym or how you look, whatever. Like that's usually when it makes people want to quit.
Mhm.
So I always tell people the first 90 days, it's all you, not mine.
Yeah.
Just mental toughness.
You got to train that brain.
Yeah, train the brain. Start putting good nutrients in the system. You'll start to notice like putting more natural foods in. Your thinking in general just will start to get clearer,
Mhm.
better, more positive, stuff like that.
Right.
Like I notice it very quickly. Like if her and I go F off for a weekend and eat really, really bad, her and I are feeling like basically dog
Garbage.
shit by Sunday night.
Yeah.
Like we feel horrible, we're tired, we're lethargic, we just have zero drive to do nothing for the day.
Yeah.
So like that, it's like, okay, why do we keep doing it? Well, we're still human too.
Yeah.
So
Right.
granted,
Well, and sometimes it's fun to just take like a weekend off, or
I mean,
you know,
yeah, we try to take it. Actually, it's kind of sad. We almost like plan them out.
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's kind of sad, like her and I sometimes, but obviously sometimes we'll just spontaneously be like, you know what? We haven't basically had a cheat meal in 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Let's go have some. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go grab some good food.
Yeah.
And we'll just have fun.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Still got to live.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
No, not at all.
So, but what's funny is I actually have a lot of golfers that come in here and shop with us.
Yeah.
I have a guy that's a member at like TPC, stuff like that. So it's fun working with them now that I started golfing. I don't consider myself by any means a really, really good player by any means, because I've only played 5 years.
Right.
4 years. So, 2020 is my first year, 2020 summer. So haven't been playing that long, and I shoot decently and stuff like that. But it's kind of fun working with these guys now, because now I can apply body mechanics into like their stuff.
Yeah.
And kind of give them more information and put on some of their injuries they're dealing with while playing. That's where like some like the CBD pain cream comes in handy, or the gummies on like the course. I got like the TBZ guy. He loves it.
Oh yeah.
He loves the cream. He said it really, really helps him with his back, his
I
shoulder.
have some of the roller.
Yeah, like he's got
The
the roller
roller.
in his bag too. For the longest time I had one in my bag. I probably should put it back in there. It's just nice because it's like immediate relief. Like, especially if you're tightening up a little bit, but you don't want it to ruin your whole round.
Mhm.
At least it gives you immediate relief to where swing easy and just enjoy the rest of the game.
Mhm.
That's what's kind of nice about it.
Yeah.
So it's nice being able to teach them that. But
Well, and the roller is easy because it's only like, it's only like that big.
yeah,
Throw it in your bag, throw it in, your car, whatever.
what's funny is like I'm getting so into it, because it's like when I pick up a sport, especially one that I'm not super, super good at yet.
Mhm.
Granted, I could play, but like my hockey player mindset essentially is kind of like, okay, well, I got to get basically as good as I possibly can.
Right.
That's just how it is, how I am. I'm fully self-taught, so it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Starting to do that now. It'd be kind of cool though to like start teaching individuals maybe some like body mechanics aside, onto it,
Mhm.
so help them understand the swing, the body, the muscles, the movements that it actually takes to do it.
Yeah.
Because like realistically, everybody's swing is going to be different. But once you figure out your swing where you're going to be, then you adjust the body mechanics from there.
Right.
So I don't know. I'd love to teach people that too.
Yeah. I'll be your guinea pig.
Yeah, you could be a fun one.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, you could be a fun one.
Just the way he said it.
You would be a little bit of a project, I think.
Cool.
But
I
I think we could get it.
I don't know if I'm like
Offended
offended or like damn, I have so much raw talent.
But no, here's the thing: is like you have
how do I
your
say
raw
things?
talent is your mental side of things. Is you're just so much so like, okay, what was that?
I don't know what that was.
Is that your POS?
What time is it?
9:37.
Yep, it's closing out.
Oh,
So that's how late we're here right now.
the one next door would just print and it would scare the shit out of me.
It's a print, but it's not.
Oh,
But now it's just
yeah, we went through so much paper next door.
yeah. I'm actually kind of fine with it now.
Nick and I went to Dave and Buster's watch the Vikings game last year, and then I'm like, hey, I got to use the bathroom, so I ran next door. Yeah, well, we were leaving because the Vikings were getting blown out, and I'm in the bathroom. Then all of a sudden it prints, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on?" And I went out there and looked, and it was printing all like like our transfers and everything. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like, nice,
I'm like, I'm scared.
nice.
Anyways, my raw talent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is it's your mindset of it
Positive about
would be the easiest part.
We had do you follow the PAR train?
No.
Follow the PAR train.
Yeah.
So his name's Evan.
I suck at social media, by the way.
I know you do. We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Evan started the PAR train. We had Evan on a couple years ago now. Evan dives into the mental side of golf. That is his entire podcast. That's his entire brand. We had him on, and he's like going over like what our fears are. Like Derek, I can say it because it's already been out there. Derek's fear when golfing is greenside bunkers.
Really, I love them.
That's Derek's fear. I'm like, dude, I don't really like. I'm not really scared of anything. He's like, so what if you hit a bad shot? I'm like, then I just hit it again.
Yeah.
Like that's just like that's just the nature of one, the game. Two, it's just golf.
Yeah.
Like what happens when you strike out when you're playing baseball?
Oh, well, on to the next.
You go back up the next time you're at bat.
Yell fuck.
Yeah, yeah. But you go back up and you know what you do. You swing again.
Yep. It's literally pretty much what it is. You know, you just go to the next strike. Like that's why now, like this whole season, I've done what I've done, and that's what I tell people to do.
Yeah.
So do that.
Evan was saying that I don't have a mental game.
Well, you don't really have you have a mental game.
My mental game is not having a mental game.
Yes and no.
Oh no.
But the thing is you have a mental game because you approach every shot with just be like, well,
let's see what happens.
It's either going to go there or it's going to go like you already approach it as like it's got a 50-50 possibility of where it's going to go. Like you just have the positivity of like, okay, I'm just going to swing the swing.
Yeah.
Figure it out next time.
Yeah.
So that's where like you with him trying to say you don't have a mental game. It's like, no, you have a mental game.
Yeah.
That's your mental game.
Yeah.
Like that's what you do. That's how you operate.
I've never approached, whether it's the podcast, the shindig, brands, I've never approached them by being like, hey, I am this really great golfer that is going to get you, I'm gonna use your product. I'm gonna shoot sub 70. I've never approached a company like that. I never will because I don't think I'll ever break 70. Not really on my bucket list either.
It's on my bucket list, but damn, is it hard.
Dude, I'm good. Anyways, I've always approached it as I'm either gonna hit this amazing shot and everyone's gonna go, damn, Dom, you're really good. Or I'm gonna hit the shot and they'll be like, that's okay, Dom. Like there's like there's no lose, right?
Yeah.
Like the worst thing that can happen is I lose a golf ball.
Like my only fear is hate chunking it. When I should. Yeah. Hers is water, like going over hazard.
Trees. If there is a tree in sight, I will.
If there's a tree, if the freaking 150 stake is in front of you, you hit it.
Hey, that's a good aiming point though. Where I mean, if there's a tree in front of you,
she's not wrong.
Not if you hit it with 10 yards in front of you.
That happened. Yeah,
it was really funny.
I mean, she's not wrong. It is
10 yards in front of us, and I was like, yeah, just literally go that way. And I was like, don't hit the one thing you can hit.
Just
don't hit the one thing she can hit.
Smoked it.
Smoke it. You can't stay backwards.
I mean, that's just like me when we played Oneka. Like I never hit trees.
That was pretty funny on that one hole.
Three
trees in a row.
And like I never hit trees, and then all of a sudden Derek's like, "Do you want to move your ball?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I mean, I almost killed Joe that one time. You weren't there. I had the 5 rescue hybrid.
No, you almost killed someone too when I was with you in a cart because remember you smoked the back of the cart and broke it.
I hit our own cart.
Yeah, it was our cart.
Did she almost kill you?
No, she did on the other day though. Did you the other day? Yeah, you did. You hit the cart.
He almost killed us because it hit our cart.
Well, that was a different one. Wow, man, I've almost been hit by a lot of golf balls from my friends lately.
When did I almost kill somebody?
I almost hit him on Sunday.
Good.
You almost hit me that one time in the cart when we went together on the ponds, and you shanked it super hard right into the side of the cart by my foot. And I was like, oh, God, I thought I was safe. And I was like, oh, well,
you know what? It has been 2 years, and I've just now figured out how to consistently hit it straight like 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's hilarious. It's
you and I should play in a scramble. Just you and me.
Hilarious.
Imagine just like both balls over there. We're just like,
we're gonna figure this out.
We're cheating.
Don't scramble. I want to play it. I want to play in a greenskeeper. That
I know what you're talking about.
I want to play in a greenskeeper's revenge.
I do too.
Scramble.
I do too.
That is like so much fun. Like
it's like on the green they'll have like
it's not even just the green. It's not even just the green. It's the fairways. It's the tee boxes.
It was just easier to describe it on the green.
So basically, the greenskeepers just fuck with the entire golf course. Like they make the greens all fucked up.
And the pins are in like impossible.
Sometimes like they'll put like the tee
That would
boxes.
be fun.
They'll put the tee boxes in like sand traps and
See,
tee off from the sand trap.
The thing is, we'd be really
Like a
good at it because just we're used to hitting bad shots, which is where bad golf comes from.
Correct. So that's
So-
that's what I think is like I would love it because I actually enjoy taking goofy shots. I actually
They'll do
perform
stuff
better.
like that.
That is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll just do crazy
Like that. Or
I'm down for that.
my favorite one is
That's awesome.
like you have to.
Like chip it over the thingy.
Yeah, dude. I
Or
seen a
cut
video
around.
of one the other day of one just happened and it was like, dude, the greenskeepers he went hard.
That's just cruel.
You'd hit every pole.
I would. It would just ding, 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 ding. And it'd be great.
Yeah.
Or
Well, I think I can make it through that with this new peta.
Okay, no
I'm
ads. Unless they want to sponsor us.
But I would definitely have to say that would be one of the funnest tournament style things to play in is a greenskeeper's revenge. I think that would be a blast. I
That'd be
hope the local course here does it soon. That would be freaking sweet.
That'd be cool.
Because like I feel like Minnesota golf is definitely growing quite a bit. I mean, obviously, like I can remember even 5 years ago before I started driving by golf courses, you'd be lucky to see a cart or two.
So
And now today,
Minnesota actually has the most golfers per capita.
that
now it does.
No, this was back in 2020. It did
Well, now it's tripled.
because Derek and I have been talking about it since like day one.
Because I remember driving by courses 5 years ago, man, and they definitely was not as popping as they is now.
Shedding.
For sure. Like golf courses now, way more popular.
Oh yeah,
So
but that was a good transition to bad golf.
I tried, but someone skipped over it.
I didn't skip over it.
It was a good transition.
It was a good attempt.
It was a good attempt. So, Bad Golf Co.
Yep.
What is it?
Pretty much embrace the suck. How
Right?
much has grown so much is just like you're gonna be bad. You're gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
bad in the first year, second year, not even the third year. Like you're gonna suck, and it's gonna suck
Yeah.
for you and everyone else that you're with. But
Yeah. No, and I know you have sent me like ideas. I'm just like, no, like that's not it.
yeah,
Golf is one of those games where you can play it forever and you can suck forever.
Yeah.
You might have a round where you're like, I am on one. It's kind of like, have you ever seen Caddyshack? Oh my God. Watch Caddyshack. There's a guy in there who is playing the round of his life and then a torrential thunderstorm comes down. Floods everything. Everyone's like, hey, you got to get off. He's like, no, I am playing the round of my life. And he's putting in like 3 inches of water. And to me, it's the epitome of I sucked every day, but I have this round.
Yep.
And I think that's the beauty of Bad Golf Co.
Yep.
Right? Obviously, you just started.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, I never thought I'd swing a club. And then all of a sudden, I have pictures of you swinging clubs.
Yep.
You're like, damn, this is wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it actually goes straight now. And I can actually hit it. It's
Sometimes.
Like fun. Yes, sometimes.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been better. We're figuring it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's taking the beauty of like those awful shots and using them as a learning, like the way that
Yeah.
you think, where most people just get really mad. It's more of like, if this is a learning curve and I'm going to use this
Yeah.
for later.
Well, I should say I'm not affiliated. Not at all. No. Like, I think my mindset should be more people's mindsets because it's kind of how I've like worked my whole life. Like I've never been a good student.
Mhm.
Like I've just struggled through school, and thankfully my parents have let me struggle through school.
Yeah.
Obviously they had words for me. Not super thrilled with everything I did, but they let me struggle. And every time I fell down, they let me get back up.
Yeah.
Whether it was, hey, you got to like pick yourself up by your bootstraps, or we're going to let you have time to pick yourself up.
Mhm.
And I think that is the beauty of golf, you know, like, you know, it's just like Chazz said, or like I was telling Chazz, you strike out, you're never going to pick up a baseball bat again. Like, are you going to walk away from your baseball game? No. If you miss your game winning slap shot, are you going to quit playing hockey?
Nope.
Exactly. Why
I mean,
would,
golfers I've seen quit though. They start snapping their.
oh, yeah.
I feel like that's the only sport that I've actually seen people quit on the spot.
I've seen people walk out mid like basketball game and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they don't quit playing.
They
They may have quit playing for that team.
maybe. You're ruining my point.
I know.
Anyways, Bad Golf Co. Minnesota. I feel like it just works.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you're looking for something to transition into golf. I have everything linked in the podcast. Started doing that last week. So now people can like click on certain parts and it brings you right to
Nice.
the website.
Yeah.
And then the Instagram is linked to it as well. Perfect. So I know you have hoodies, hats, t-shirts.
Like crew neck sweatshirts right now.
I've got my
Yours right there.
hoodie because it was kind of chilly this morning. I wish this was pink. That's my only complaint. Even though I know.
Didn't order it.
Shut up. I love that the front's embroidered. I'm a big fan of just quality items. You know, I've always said I will spend more if the quality dictates it.
Mhm.
Right. That being said, sometimes it's hard. You know, like I think golf balls have gotten really out of control with the price.
Yes.
That's why we partnered with Odin. And everybody kind of laughs at them, but I'm like, for me, it works the same as any other golf ball. And they're like half the price of like a Pro V1.
Makes sense.
And I spin it the same. I hit it the same. I lose it the exact same.
Yeah.
And to me, like that's what golf should be. It should be affordable. It should be reachable. Your hoodies, for example,
Yeah.
well priced,
Yeah.
very quality driven. These didn't shed when I washed it.
Good.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes the really cheap ones get like that fuzz everywhere.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. And then when I was taking pictures of it, I got it turned kind of green by the thing on my deck, washed right out. I'm like, oh my God, I ruined it. I ruined it. Day one, ruined it.
Didn't even wear it.
Well, no, I did wear it.
Yeah.
I wore it on the golf course.
That is true.
What do you have next for bad golf?
I'm working on it. I need to figure out more.
Oh, that was
design.
very vague.
Well, I need more designs, more variety. Hats, beanies, obviously, just skin color.
Beanies are big here in Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So mainly just trying to get more designs knocked out
Yeah.
for now.
I'm a big fan of waffle beanies.
Yes.
I know you are too. I know. Did you see my broccoli one I wore?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The waffles.
I love broccoli. Total golf broccoli. His name's Jason.
Broccoli.
It's actually not weed.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
Well, you know what?
that was like my first thought. And then he goes, no, I just like broccoli and golf. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Clearly didn't know.
Hell yeah.
That's broccoli.
I love him. So he puts on his Instagram, going to hot yoga. And then he always leaves being like, what the fuck did I just do? He's just drenched and he's pissed off. And he's like, I'll be back next week.
But why?
I'll be here again next week.
Why?
I'll see you guys next week. And he's just pissed. He's drenched.
That's awesome.
I have never done hot yoga, but he makes me not want to do it. I'm a big fan of companies that are, I don't know what the word is, but it's like not self-deprecating humor, but it's like they're self-realizing.
Yeah. You're just kind of making light of the situation.
Yes.
Like some days are going to be really bad. Like as soon as I launched that, I had so many people be like, hey, I should be like the ambassador for this because lately I've been playing a lot of bad golf.
Yeah.
I'm like, perfect. That's great. And then there's other rounds where you're like, this is supposed to be ironic.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like,
to be accurate, but today it's accurate.
yeah, you're like, oh, I don't need this hoodie anymore. I graduated. Now I'm good. Now I'm good.
Then you chunk it in front of someone. You're like, just look at the hoodie.
Just
like,
back on.
Just look at it.
I actually wore it to work after my staff were like, that checks out. I was like, you guys don't even know.
It's meant to be ironic.
Like every shot you've ever seen of me on social media is a good shot.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea.
How bad it actually
You guys have no idea. That being said, I put one of me in your Google folder.
Oh God.
It's bad.
Oh, I need to watch it now.
It's
I didn't
bad.
know it was in there.
I hit a tree.
Nice.
It's always the trees.
It's always a treat.
It's always a tree. So moral of the story is I think we should stop playing golf and just play links courses.
Links course.
Links
courses don't have trees.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you'll be in the water.
Yeah.
Floating golf balls.
Yep. Yes. Well, like that one night we went out at midnight and shot glow in the dark, the light up.
Oh yeah, we have
I
some.
love the night.
Yeah. No, I have some.
It was great. It was so much fun.
We actually had a pop-up shindig in Arizona in January, and it was night golf.
That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I didn't go.
We don't have that here.
No.
It's so dumb.
I know, and I didn't go because I wanted to be the good boss
Yeah.
and stay behind for inventory. What a stupid idea that was.
No, we just did our own makeshift little like dropped a already lit up ball in the hole and then just like picked it from our yard.
No, we
that stuff.
Actually the shindig did so well that Odin now has glow balls you can buy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So I had like samples and we sent them back in and then I think we got the first dozen. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're fun.
They're fun. They're hard.
They don't hit well at all. It's just
you got to swing pretty hard on them.
Yeah,
we got to swing pretty hard on them to get them to go anywhere because they're very heavy.
It's more for fun.
Yeah, it's more for fun. It's just kind of fun to watch it. Kind of just go.
I wanted to do long exposure pictures of everybody teeing off and just watching everything. And then I'm like, no, I got to be the good boss and stay behind. And Derek and Jordan had so much fun. And
then there's...
I didn't. I didn't. I did not have fun. They're eating all these good food. And we had it was a pizza truck or a taco truck that would show up at the shindig after everybody played. And I saw these, I'm like, you fuckers. All I wanted was a damn taco truck. Mm-hmm. And we finally get one. And I'm not there.
Not there.
No.
Tacos.
Tacos.
We've circled back to tacos.
Would it be wrong to get Taco Bell tonight?
Yes.
For you. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, let's get some street style tacos.
Where?
I don't know.
Anywhere. I don't know. Go to the hood. They probably got tacos in there. They got Juanita. Right? They got Juanita out there cooking tacos.
You're the only one that can go to the hood and be safe.
Well, actually, a lot of the people I know from golf call me Miklo.
That's right. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Hey, he's got long hair. He'll be fine.
So do I, but it doesn't make me safe.
No, you don't. You're not. You're fine. You don't mess with them. They're like, hey, what's up?
What's the problem? What's up, Miklo?
They're like, what's up, homie?
What's up, just don't answer back.
It's gotten to the point where Lalo from Nueve Golf will send me packages addressed to Miklo Shaboti.
That is weird.
My dad's like, who are you? I'm like, Miklo.
I'm Miklo.
Miklo.
Highly Italian, slightly Mexican.
Incredibly Mexican. Incredibly Mexican.
That even is a really good taco truck over there, but I don't think she's open.
She's probably not.
Damn.
Street tacos.
Yeah, older lady. She's awesome. Food's so good.
She white?
No.
God.
Hell yeah.
No.
God.
Hell yeah.
Even though she speaks. Yes. How may I help you? $25.
I was going to say $10.
I have $10.
And that's yeah. She's awesome. So good.
My kind of food.
Yeah, you need to go try it.
So whenever we wrap up the pod, I don't know if you guys have ever listened to a full episode. We always ask a food question.
Oh, no.
So I'm not going to, normally it's, hey, if we're ever in your neck of the woods, where are we going to go eat? That doesn't really apply.
No.
Because I live a half hour from you guys.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
There's no point to me asking, hey, where are we going to go eat?
Yeah.
What is your guys's, you plan it out properly. You don't get one meal, you get a day. What would your cheat day be?
Ooh.
And I want separate answers. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, you're like, hey, I am going to go absolutely nuts. And these calories don't count because they're vacation calories.
Eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes.
Okay, you got to speak up. The microphone's up here.
Oh, eggs, bacon, sausage. I mean, that would be pancakes, breakfast, or French toast. French toast actually instead of pancakes. I've been definitely liking French toast 10 times more.
Interesting.
And then I probably for lunch.
Hold on. So for breakfast, are we putting syrup on everything?
Everything.
You put syrup on his eggs.
Hell yeah.
I put syrup on my eggs. All of it. I'll put it all.
I'm not going to go on my way to do it, but if I'm having waffles and stuff, oh yeah.
If I put it all on one plate, I'll just do this.
Do both and you get the sweet savory.
I'll just do the whole thing and then just start. It's all going in the same spot.
Yeah.
It's all going the same. It's all going down the same tube.
Hell yeah.
So that'd be my cheap breakfast.
I'm a biscuits and gravy type person.
Oh. You're doing the sausage gravy with the pepper?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She grew up in a very rural town.
So did you.
Where are you from?
North Branch.
Oh, I knew that.
That's bougie as hell.
What the fuck's in North Branch?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Correct. Yeah.
There's a car dealership.
There's a couple of them. There's a lot of gas stations.
7 gas stations.
That's true.
Every gas station you could ever want.
7.
I think there might be more.
No, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, there's 7.
Sure.
I don't count.
So is your cheap breakfast?
Oh, it's biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy?
Yeah.
Are you doing eggs or anything, or just straight?
Give me some eggs too. Put the gravy on the eggs. That's even better.
Oh.
Give me some bacon also.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely it.
Yep.
All right. I need lunches now.
No.
Come on, you can do it.
You had time to think about this.
Please hold.
Dude, I don't know.
I know what I would do.
Yeah, you go
You
first.
go.
Because realistically, I'd probably just do a second breakfast.
You're annoying.
That's a good answer, though.
Yeah, I just do it.
I love breakfast.
I'm so simple, man. Like, I don't really care about having, let's give me a simple breakfast. Give me a second breakfast instead of French toast. We're going pancakes.
A hot take would be I skip lunch because I ate so much for breakfast.
Yeah. Or I would do tacos. Burrilla tacos. Oh. I would do like 12 burrilla tacos for lunch.
12.
Yeah.
I mean, like cheat day, yeah.
You eat about 6 at least.
Yeah.
At a time. It's only like this big.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like
That's true.
12 of them for lunch.
I love pho.
Oh.
I'm going to a Vietnamese restaurant, getting me some pho. Putting that chili oil in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy.
Yep.
I was kind of going back between that one and the lunch. No, for my lunch one, I was going either pho or burrito. But I was like, I remember tacos and I remember burrito tacos.
I like burrito tacos.
I'm going burrito tacos.
I mean, I do too, but I'm going for pho.
Pho was a close second for lunch.
That's fair.
I didn't.
Dinner, I'm going to get like the most expensive filet mignon I possibly could. I'm going to Six Smith.
I was going to say Six Smith also.
Oh, really? If we can go anywhere we possibly want, I'm going to like Baltimore Manny's, and I'm getting myself a nice filet mignon dinner, just all the things, and then I'm getting myself some New York style cheesecake with strawberry drizzle, and that's golden.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Six Smith, Baltimore steak.
Yeah.
Give me all of it.
Fuck, I grew up in the Midwest.
I'm actually not a big steak guy. I would rather. I'd rather have a burger.
No.
I love burgers. I love a good just burger.
You've not had the right steak.
I love a good burger with cheese, bacon, lettuce.
I haven't had the steak yet, the right one. The one that just when you just take a bite.
Chimichurri steak would make you very happy.
Ooh, chimichurri steak would make it very, very, very.
I'm not saying I don't like steak.
Or the butter hanger steak.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I like, wow, steak sucks. I'm never going to say steak sucks. But, like, given the day, you're like, Dom, would you rather have this really good burger or this steak? Give me the burger.
Mm-mm.
I love burgers.
No, give me the steak.
I think I love burgers because I love bread and cheese.
Just get some fries with that. Get some fries on the side. That's kind of like
with the burger, yeah.
That was the most
beautiful. With the burger, exactly.
That's the most Midwest thing ever. Just get some fries with it. Potatoes. Put the potatoes on there.
Like, there's your carbs. Like, if you like bread, and do some carbs instead. Like,
yeah, steak and potatoes, steak and sweet potatoes, steak and mashed potatoes.
I don't like the potatoes.
You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls.
No.
Most places, I'm so disappointed by steak now because I can do better.
Yeah, technically, yeah. There's only a couple of restaurants, in my opinion, that do just as good. Mm-hmm. But, like, most places, I'd rather just go home and her just make the porterhouse and we just freaking smash.
I don't have that luxury.
That's why we're saying you haven't had the right steak yet.
You just haven't had the right steak.
Yeah. No, again, I'm not saying, wow, steak's bad.
Oh no, yeah, over a
burger. But I love burgers.
And give me all like I'm a burger guy. Ask her. Like I love. We go to a new restaurant.
Burger.
I'm getting a burger and fries of some sort every single time. So like, trust me, I'm a burger guy. But yeah, you definitely put the best burger on earth in front of me, and you put the best cut of steak in front of me, and with the cook. Taking steak every time.
No, the other one would be a curry. You're not quite on that side of that, but like I like butter chicken.
Butter chicken's
I like
good.
Japanese curry. I like katsu.
I like Japanese curry. I like katsu, but I'm not a fan of Indian curry. Like Indian curry is okay.
I like butter chicken
even though
with
the kings
with like a jasmine rice and naan.
Yeah.
But like it's okay. Like I guess maybe I haven't had enough of like Indian curry or some real authentic Indian curry for me to like judge it. But like I've had some authentic Japanese curry and katsu.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that one, that pork katsu that dinner makes. Oh my gosh, dude. I would. Yeah, one of our Japanese friends, she makes like the most phenomenal Japanese curry and katsu. It is so good. It is. That would actually probably be my secondary dinner option if I had
second dinner.
Yeah, like I would literally she's made me like meals before and I've ate them all week.
Should we add like a midnight snack option for you guys?
That would be a good midnight snack option, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good midnight snack option.
Yeah.
I'm watering my mouth thinking about it.
I haven't eaten today.
Neither have I.
Oh,
I'm so hungry.
I am too.
Like a snack.
Hold on.
What?
I made food today.
And I did too.
I got a porterhouse
in my bag.
It's just in your bag. That's right. You didn't heat it up.
I know.
Pulled it out. It sat there.
Because I didn't want to come in and
I looked at it.
I didn't want to sit in here without you guys.
Yeah.
You want to get a burger?
No, I want to go to bed. Oh, you gotta think I gotta edit this still because I gotta post a reel tomorrow.
Good point. Fair enough.
So I don't know how the audio is gonna sound.
Hopefully good.
Take one too.
This thing's actually pretty good.
Looks expensive.
It's actually really affordable. We have two.
It looks expensive.
So I have mine. We're still talking about it. Like we're still on air. So behind the scenes of the pod, I have mine. It's a blue from Yeti, or it's a Yeti from Blue, one of the two. And then Derek has the same one in case mine breaks in white.
Nice.
Yeah. We found out that we can't use them together because you can't do two USB mics in the same computer because they freak out. And we broke my computer to the point where I had to factory reset it.
Maple's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try again.
Yeah. It like doesn't know what to do. And going into it, I wish I had invested in like XLR mics to where then I could just plug in some stuff and we could all sit here at the microphone.
Yeah.
I didn't think that far ahead. I didn't think Derek and I would be super consistent.
Then here we are now.
So this is only $100.
Okay.
Well, now I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So, we got your golf stuff. What's your dream car?
Ooh.
Like of all time or like currently?
Let's do both. What's currently and then of all time, like money is not a factor.
Money's not a factor? Oh, we're doing a GT.
What kind of GT? There's a lot of GTs.
Yeah, we're doing a Ford GT.
Okay, Ford GT.
Probably
older model or newer model?
Probably like an 04.
Yeah, so the 04, 06 model.
I like those. I like the way they sit. I like the way they stand. I like the color options Ford gave everybody too. I saw this one. It's like a graphite gray with white stripes.
Yep.
I think that thing is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do like magnesium colored wheels.
Yep.
I fucking love them. That is like one of the things that's like, if money's not an option, you and I talk.
Yep.
I love imports. You love imports. I love GTRs. I love,
Mm-hmm.
But like money's not an option.
Ford GT.
Oh, for GT. Any day. That thing's sick.
Yep.
Yeah. Tiny, but sick. They're like that far off the ground.
Yeah.
Like a big enough rock's going to kill me.
Good luck. Yeah.
I don't care. You said money's not an option.
Yeah. Now the like realistic one that's like attainable.
Oh, 911 Turbo S.
Yeah.
You can buy mine?
Yeah. I'll give you $4,000.
I got $1.
No payment.
Yeah.
Good start.
Yeah. What would the payments be per month?
4,000.
No, I'm good.
Probably at least 4,000, honestly.
No.
No,
4,000 down.
I love
That much.
I love Porsches. That's always been something that I've always really loved. So I don't know if you remember, but the day you brought that over here, I was like, dude, that's literally like my dream car.
Mm-hmm.
Right down to the color.
Celtian a year for $60K.
The only thing I don't like about it is the interior color. I would do like a tan.
I mean,
that's fair.
If you look at the tan from that era in that car, though, it's
I would have to see it, but like I love the classic.
Yeah,
I love the classic 911s with the dark tan leather seats.
It's those are all upgraded usually.
Okay.
Yeah, the factory tan and like brown that they got, it could be better. The new.
Okay.
It's like satin brown that they can do is good, but
I also love
Porsche 997.
I love the older ones with the whale tails and just the look.
Yeah.
Another one of my
money wasn't an option. That's what I.
Yeah. Another one of my dream cars that everybody laughs at is I love the 70s Super Beetles.
I love an old Beetle.
I love those.
I love Super Beetles.
I think those are so cool.
I just drive a.
I
drive a luxurious
Feisty Beetle. Yeah.
I drive a luxurious one. That's the cool.
Yeah. No, I love the Super Beetles because it's just such a classic. Everything. Like, and then you add the
would you get a dune style or a street style?
Probably street. Yeah. I'm not much of a dunes guy.
But dunes is just all over, just off road. You can do anywhere.
Not much. I'd rather cruise in it.
What if you can just hit the ditch and just because you can?
No one's as crazy as you.
See, the issue is
he says he is.
The issue is
shit I would do.
The issue is I have that thought driving the van.
So so now you got the option to do it. So that's the thing, though. But now you're being given the option to do it.
Oh, a Dakar would be cool.
See, there we go. We just need a Dakar.
A Dakar, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, so guess what? If I had a Dakar, I'm looking at a ditch. I'm hitting it.
Oh, yeah.
It's made for it.
It's made.
It's what it was made for, right? Yeah. I'm gonna test it.
It's like it's like having like a GT3 RS and never tracking it.
Yeah, I think it's so funny at that.
No, you track it.
Yes,
you track it. It is designed to go super fast around a circle.
I love it when people like keep the low miles or this or that. And I'm just like, okay, so now I got to go change all the fluids, gaskets like that, make sure everything's good, make sure there's no leaks.
The tires, dry rod, the hoses, the vacuums.
I don't know. I just look at that like you bought the damn thing, drive it.
Yeah, like you're gonna die one day.
It's like, I mean,
what are you saving it for?
Yeah, it's like, what are you saving it for? Like the miles don't matter. Like, sure, like you might make 50K on it. Okay, cool.
That's how I look at my cameras. Like,
but it's like you the only memories you have it is like, yeah, I had one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, how was the drive? Oh, I never actually drove it. It was sat in my car.
And like that's how I feel about my cool. That's how I feel about my cameras. Like, granted, it's much smaller than a car, but like my Leica, that I don't know if you guys saw me take pictures. Do you know how much I spent on that fucking thing?
Way too much.
$1,700.
I know it's way too much.
No.
No.
I could flip it and make money.
Yeah, but you're like, I'm not doing it.
No, because again, it's like, Dom, how are the pictures? Amazing. How's the feel? It's amazing. Mm-hmm. You would never know that just sitting on a shelf. It's like you could have your dream car and then it sits in your garage or on display, and you're like, it's super nice to look at, but it's like I'd also rather have one that just like doesn't have an engine at that point.
Yeah. Let's look at it.
Like there's no maintenance, just a shell.
Yeah, just buy a shell if you're not going to drive it. Like literally, it's a lot cheaper. Sell me the motor.
Yeah.
Sell me the motor. We'll put it in the van.
Like, sell me the motor. I'll do something with it.
Jesus.
I don't know. I get it. I also get it from a collector standpoint, but I also look at it like it's just, I don't know. I think it's just dumb.
I had the same conversation with a woman today. She wouldn't buy a pair of shoes because of the color. I'm like, lady, it is a tool.
Yeah.
You are using the shoes for what they're intended for. It does not matter what the color of the shoe is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like with your car, you've done everything you wanted to do to it, I think. You probably want to do more. Right. But you're going to go out and drive it?
Oh, yeah. Put 60,000 miles on it.
Exactly.
2 years.
Exactly. So, and you're going to use it every day. You're going to maintain it because you maintain good tools.
Fuck, I'd drive it in the winter if I could.
I mean, you can. It's all-wheel drive.
Turbos.
Oh, yeah.
Too exposed. They're just sucking salt and snow in it.
Oh, that's right, because you moved yours.
Mm-hmm.
No, they're technically not moved. They just have filters. They're just exposed. Yeah, so that's the only crappy part about that car. But everything else about it's amazing. The car really hasn't hiccuped. I beat the crap out of it. I will say Porsche's definitely been one of the best cars I've ever bought. I mean, it's purchased, whatever.
I could hear her.
I didn't graduate high school.
I could hear her whisper and then go.
I technically didn't graduate high school.
That's okay.
My education level is self-taught and learned from others.
Yeah.
Just decided to learn from, the right others.
Yes.
As much as possible.
Yes.
Kind of.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the motive.
That's true too.
And the goal.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I love your car.
I do. I mean, it is a good car.
I remember at one point you're like, I think I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm like, that's stupid.
I still think about selling it.
Stupid.
But,
stupid.
We're just going to wide body and make it look cool.
Yeah, we're debating on
just do a rocket bunny.
No.
Indecent or RWB?
Yeah, that's what I mean, RWB. Sorry.
RWB or indecent. Indecent.
That's what I mean is RWB. Yeah, I watched the guy on YouTube. Yeah, I watched the guy just cut it and he does it like a cigarette and like silicone. And
so we're debating on doing something like that, but I mean, I don't know. I'm always willing to try something new. I mean, I like the Vets. The Vets are kind of I actually really, really like a lot.
We know.
So Corvettes and Porsches, I will say, two probably of the best sports cars I've owned. Sure, I haven't owned a Lambo or Ferrari.
I have gripes with Corvettes, though.
Why?
The new ones kind of.
Oh, yeah, the new, no.
The new ones aren't, to me, they're not Corvette.
Except that new C8 ZR1. That thing flops.
It's cool, but to me, it's lost the essence of a Corvette.
Yeah, it's lost
of course. Well, technically, it hasn't, in my opinion.
So
technically, the ZR1 C8 did not lose its essence. I think it brought it back.
My issue is
one that made 1,000 horsepower.
To me, that's not the essence of the Corvette, though. To me, the essence of the Corvette was everyday blue-collar workers could go out and buy one.
Yes and no.
We can't do that anymore.
Technically, there was only a couple generations that were really truly affordable.
That's why I like Mustangs.
Because we're talking like C3 and 4 generations.
Those are cool.
And 5. Those are the generations that...
C5 was kind of weird.
But C6, CR1, I mean, you're still looking... That was a 120K car now. 125K car in 2009.
Didn't we have an issue in 2009?
Yeah, we did. Guess what? They still sold for that.
Okay. I was 12.
So that's what I'm saying is that technically,
I was 12.
Most of your blue collar workers technically, or whatever type of workers, whatever average individual couldn't go buy a C601 at that time.
Wasn't that like the housing collapse?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
I knew it.
So the C8CR1 technically is still in the essence of it because like the C6CR1 was the most expensive vet at the time.
Still has just kind of lost some of it for me.
Still pay for it. You can still damn near get it today.
I would rather just buy an older one like you guys did. And
oh, dude, you best believe the C8CR1 is a reasonable ballpark number. I'm buying one.
Oh, or even like a C7.
100% because no C8.
Yeah, I
would actually rather have the C801 now over the C7.
Damn,
flat out. Like even though like the manual option's gone in the C8, what that thing is going to be capable of is going to be ridiculous. Like it's got 76 millimeter turbos from the gate.
It's a big turbo.
Pretty much like your head.
Yeah, I was thinking I could probably look into it.
Yeah, like it's a good size setup. So like we're talking. Fueling in a tune on those things is going to up it 200 horsepower.
Yeah.
So like, I think Corvette technically brought it back.
Hear me out.
They finally gave
we gotta put one of those in like the van.
That motor?
Yeah.
It's only $50,000 for it, probably.
Throw it in the van.
We'll throw it. Got to be a 50K crate motor.
We'll throw it in the back
if it's even a crate motor.
Yeah, we'll throw it in the back. That way, there's more than enough room.
We just gotta wait for someone to crash one because somebody will crash one.
Someone probably already has crashed one.
Well, I'm sure they. I'm talking about they're not for sale yet, so no.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Wait till they go to the public, and wait till old Jeffrey goes and buys it for the 75-year-old Jeffrey goes and buys it and decides to floor it and just goes straight into a curb, and we go pick it up.
And hopefully Jeffrey lives.
I love how Jeffrey is 70 years old. Like that is not the name I would have chose for a 70-year-old man.
I don't know. This is what came to my head.
Bill, Tom,
Bob,
Steve,
Robert.
Steve's an old man name.
Bill.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think of Bill Nye the Science Guy though, and I don't want to picture Bill Nye crashing.
You have to watch him.
I did.
It's so weird.
I love Bill Nye.
I hated him.
I love Bill Nye.
I always took naps during those movies. Those little shows.
Well, you also didn't graduate high school.
Not because of grades. Just didn't show up. Just didn't show up.
The best grade is showing up. That's what they grade you most on.
Not back then.
Oh.
Back then it was only like 10% of our grades show up.
I was kidding. You got to show up to actually do shit.
No.
Yeah.
School is for fools.
Okay. I have a high school degree.
Well, that's fine. I mean, I feel like that's okay. Social skills. That's what high school did for everyone.
That is not what that taught me whatsoever.
No, because I know people who I graduated with that can't talk to people, period.
I didn't learn how to talk to people until after.
Oh, I was too social in high school.
I was saying
they told me to tone it down.
I hated everybody.
My parents were like, you got to stop talking. No. And my teachers were like, Dom, you need to shut the hell up.
No, I was the opposite. I was like, do not speak to me.
I took 4 years of woodshop, and I think it was like my second year. I was standing behind somebody talking, and the woodshop teacher was like, Dom, shut the hell up or leave. And I'm like, I'm not even talking. That's how much I talked in high school.
They just assumed it was
I'm like, it's not even me.
It had to be you.
Nice.
And it wasn't. I was upset.
No.
I wish it was me.
You're like, but I can now.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, bye.
Oh man. Yeah, this was good.
Yeah.
This was good.
Yeah.
This was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
Got to play Rush Creek golf today, so that was fun. But that is a hard course, by the way. So we'll go play it next year, though.
Okay.
We'll go play it next year.
And it'll leave me alive.
Dude, that had to be, like, even for fall greens, those had to be the fastest greens I think I played this year.
Yikes.
Like, I mean, like, even if you landed on them, like, in a relatively short, it's still just...
So for people listening still, if you're still here, fall golf in Minnesota.
It was so much fun, but rough.
Damn, does it suck.
Today it really did because, dude, the leaves on this course today. Ooh.
That's my big pet peeve is we were looking for our balls. And I'm like, is that it? And like, no, it's a leaf.
Yep.
Yeah. No, like today was like tenfold.
I hit that bomb drive the other day and it went over the trees and everything just magically.
Do we honor the gallery drop? We not. I think we honor the gallery drop. At least Minnesota, we definitely honor the gallery drop when it is fall golf season.
Yeah, you can't find anything.
No,
like unless you got a little beeper thingy with it, like good luck.
That should be a thing. We need to put beepers on the balls so we can find them.
somebody made one like they would, but I still think it doesn't go like quite as far. Like somebody tried
like a tracker,
like a tracker into it, kind of like how guys like Topgolf does it with their thing.
Oh yeah,
it's like I don't know.
It's gotta be.
It would be kind of cool to get something like that in fall golf for us, Minnesota.
They make glasses that help you see the ball, like it makes the whites pop.
But dude, I wish the weather could be like all this time for fall golf, all the time, all summer long, like mid-70s.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Mid-70s,
like full of leaves and rainy. That doesn't sound
that part. Just the actual like temperature.
Oh yeah.
But
no, I think like today was pretty nice, even though I didn't go outside much.
Got really windy at the end of the day, though.
I noticed that. I was like getting blown off the road.
Dude, it started raining.
It got cold.
We were on like hole 13.
It didn't rain. Didn't rain at all in St. Paul. Didn't rain at all in St. Paul.
Yeah, we got a sun shower.
Oh.
Yeah, we were on like a par 4. All of a sudden, I'm like, look at my buddy Jason. I was like, hey man, we getting rained on. All of a sudden, for like 2 seconds, just got like basically just like somebody dumped a bucket on us, and then it kept going.
You know what that was?
What?
Ancestors.
I did do pretty good on that hole.
See what I'm saying?
That was good for it.
Rain dance.
Okay. I don't know how to do that actually.
I don't either.
I feel like it just come to me though if it happens.
I feel like it's just like in you, and you just gotta let it out.
Nope.
No.
He's not home.
Well, what if it's raining? Well, we're inside. We would never know. What if it rained in here? There's sprinklers.
There's sprinklers. It could happen.
That would be a nice insurance claim.
I'd be pissed.
True. Nice insurance.
Part of the insurance claim.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, nice.
It was in my spot.
Oh,
at the time, while doing a
work thing that you don't pay any money for. Free.
Yeah. But I'm excited for the shindigs for the next one for you. So I'm excited to be at that one.
So I guess we can talk about it a little bit. I don't know. Did you tell Jess?
No.
So we're changing the format. The golf is going to be the same.
Yeah.
But what we have kind of discussed and what we want to do, I reached out to like 50 or 60 different companies to get products for this last one. I hated it.
Yeah.
It was like,
not fun.
No, was not fun. It was super fun to have people go, oh, absolutely, we'd love to send it to you. And I'm like, sick, this is cool. It's like an unboxing every day.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I am exhausted. And my big issue is not a single person who got any of the prizes posted a thank you to those companies.
Mm.
And for me, as the person who reached out to all of them, said, hey, we will make sure we take pictures of this, we will do all that, made me feel real shitty.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't think the people who played the individuals, they don't have to. They're not contractually obligated. We didn't say, hey, take pictures and thank everybody. But it's like at the same time, you're like, I got this really cool prize. I want to show it off and thank everybody.
Yeah, especially if you got like the one of the bags.
Yeah. I have not seen a lick of pictures about the bags.
That's crazy.
And that to me is crazy. And they are so cool. So instead of us doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to get a handful of title sponsors. And instead of donating prizes, they'll donate money.
Okay.
And what we want to do is, if you see my pin speaker, the tall one, they offer bulk purchasing. And what Pinned could do is then we could put our own logo on it.
Mm-hmm.
We could do our own color. And we could order X amount of them for X dollars.
Cool.
Everybody would get one of those. Everybody would get a Los Golferos towel. What I talked to Chazz about is we want to bring in Grips on the Go. What Grips on the Go is, he would basically pull up at his truck. At least I'm picturing like a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
You say, hey, I am playing in the Save Par Shindig. Great. Which club do you want regripped? And they'll regrip it for you.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're working on getting like the quote for it. But they would be like just an example. It would be Grips on the Go, brought to you by Nutrishop Minnesota. That's kind of what we're looking for. That way, everybody who plays now, 1, gets a service.
Yeah.
2, gets a service that nobody really wants to go do.
Yeah.
And 3, it's free and it's sponsored by Nutrishop.
That's cool.
So that's what we want to do. Obviously, Nutrishop will still go on the merch, still go on all the marketing, still do all that. But like that is our vision. Mm-hmm. And that's what we want to do. That way, everybody's going to get a speaker, a towel, a whatever. Obviously, that's not set in stone.
Yeah.
Because the speakers, we got the pricing and it's expensive, but we're so far out that we're like cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, we might be able to have somebody come in and be like, hey, we'll give you $4,000 for the speakers.
Yeah.
And then everybody who plays would go home with a cool speaker. And I'm big on like we talked about with the hoodies, I'll pay for quality.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a speaker that you're going to have forever.
Right.
You're getting a really cool Los Golferos Safe Power branded towel that looks amazing on bags. You can wash and iron and it looks brand new. To me, that's better than you going home with, wow, I got a really cool hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wow, I got a really cool pair of, like, don't get me wrong, I love the hat donations. I love the sunglasses. I love the socks. Everybody we worked with was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I didn't see anybody being like, wow, thank you for,
right.
I think there were a couple where.
I got those.
What?
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That was a fun prize. We had some art that was donated and I went out of my way to send it to Santos because I was like, Santos, you didn't have to donate a fucking canvas that you hand painted for this. But here's a picture of Cam holding it and Cam being pumped and Cam wanted us all to sign the back. That's the stuff we look for. And that's the stuff that I know who got it appreciates the hell out of it and is going to look at it every day and go, that was a good ass time. Because Cam drove from Nebraska to Minnesota. After the shindig, he drove back. And I'm like, we didn't plan who got what. If it worked that way, you would have gotten a bag.
Yeah.
Did not work that way. Juju got the bag.
Yep.
We love Juju. Don't hate Juju.
Michael got the bag.
Michael got the other bag.
Fuck you, Michael.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck you, Michael.
But it's like I appreciate it more when they get something of high quality that now we're going to see them use, stuff like that. So that's what we're trying to do, is be more conscientious with the prizes, where it's like we really want to give somebody their
look at me,
like the quality, and we want to make sure that it's like, damn, I'm going to use this every time I play golf.
Yeah,
I'm going to look at it and be like, damn, that was a good time in Pasadena, California. We haven't announced. Yeah, we haven't announced anything, so hush hush.
I ain't saying anything. I'm just excited for the next.
Well, do you even remember the date?
No.
Yes.
What is it?
May 31st.
Damn it, you are
really good at numbers.
Yeah, I'm not.
And dates.
Locked and loaded. So, anyways,
I'm excited.
That is our vision. And what Derek and I want to do is partner with people that we appreciate. So, whether you guys do the grips on the go or not does not change how I view you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we can also, we'll see. We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. No, Derek's working. I believe the guy's name is Sergio with Grips on the Go. He's working on getting the quote.
Lashin.
Huh?
Is he Lashin?
I don't think so.
I guess Sergio technically could be a Hispanic name.
Well, one of the guys from Los Golferos, there's 4 of them. It's Ralph, Raul, Hector, Sergio.
That's a freaking dope ass 4 names.
Yep.
That's gotta be the coolest 4 names.
I was texting Ralph and Raul today. I let it slip on one of the episodes that Sergio is my favorite Golfero.
Oh, wow.
And Sergio I've talked to like once. But I talked to Ralph. I talked to Ralph almost weekly.
I think it's between Raul and Sergio for the dopest names.
Raul's a Raul's a dog. I love Raul.
Say one of those guys got the dopest names right there.
I love Raul. Raul's like, yo, bro, it's Raul. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Who gave you my number?
Like, oh.
He's like, is this still your address? I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, something's in the mail. I'm like, oh, should I be scared?
I think it's concerned.
Nope. No, I trust those guys with my life.
Oh yeah, man.
Those are my dudes.
I think I'll be at the next one.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No, we're oh yeah, they're helping plan an outing.
All right.
They're gonna sponsor somehow. They might have a booth, but yeah, they were at this one too.
Oh.
Ralph and Raul flew out, hung out with us, got me super drunk.
I think I actually remember. I think you introduced me to them for those first night. I think.
Yeah, and then you should have met John and Taco.
Yep, I met both of them too.
From Four Bros. Thank you.
Met most of those guys.
Trevor.
Awesome.
Trevor just had surgery. Hope Trevor's doing okay.
So
Trevor has some going on. Messaged me. He's like, dude, I'm good. I'm like, are you okay? Are you alive, Big Trev? And he's like, yeah, bro, I'm okay. I'm like, hell yeah. So we've got a fun little community in Safe Power, and that's what we're trying to do. And we want to bring it to everybody. So we're Pasadena.
Yep.
Overlooking the Rose Bowl. We're gonna have some really dope merch. We're gonna have some cool designs in mind, and
I'm stoked for that. That's my birthday month, so I'm definitely.
My birthday month too.
Nice.
You're not special.
We are special.
I know. Well, when's your birthday?
May 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Oh, damn. You're specialer than I am.
A little bit.
Damn.
And it's funny is I love Star Wars, and May the 4th be with you was not a thing when I was growing up.
Damn. You're specialer.
I just love Star Wars.
Specialer than I.
So maybe we'll even have Bad Golf kind of join in on some of the stuff too.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Figure it out. We got like 7 months.
Yeah, we got play. Wow. That's only 7 months away. That's freaking wild.
So we're at the point where we've done enough of these where we can kind of successfully get it planned in like a month.
Yeah, but still, like, that's just wild to me. Like
we signed off on the course in like 3 weeks. Like, yeah, pretty quick. Yeah.
I gotta try to win one of these.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. I need all my team to show up.
On the first one we did, there's
me, her, and then I'd probably get 2 of my other boys. I'd probably get Mike and Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'd be dangerous. I need Mike and Brett.
Yeah. No, I just need Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph's a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Ralph's, when we played Troy Burney, he's like, bro, I shot the best round here. I'm like, I shot an 88. He goes, shit. So did I.
Nice. Oh, man. Well, I'm excited for future stuff, man. 100%. Looking forward to it. Try to help everybody out as much as we can. So
let's get this one wrapped up because it's late. I still got to edit all this and it's got to like download and everything.
But still got to eat dinner.
I might not even eat dinner. I might just go to bed.
Really, Debbie?
Is that bad?
I mean, maybe. That might be a bad idea.
I'll make this eggs and bacon.
Yeah.
Oh.
What'd you just say?
But in like a tortilla.
You make the eggs better. I will say that. I 100% will agree with that. She makes eggs super good.
Okay, before mom and dad fight, we're going to end it.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Before mom and dad fight.
Goodbye. Bye.